These are crazy systems that people are trying to implement. The International Monetary Fund, the IMF, now says that your search history, this is baffling. It's becoming like China. Your search history will determine your financial credit score in the future. Doesn't that sound like China? Definitely. A new white paper by the IMF. This is on Humans Are Free, dated December 20th, 2020. A new white paper by the IMF calls for linking your search history to your financial credit score, which would in effect lower your score if you visit websites marked harmful by their fact checkers. In a new blog post for the International Monetary Fund, the IMF, 4 researchers presented their findings from a working paper that examines the current relationship between finance and technology, as well as its potential future. The researchers propose using the data from your browsing, search, and purchase history to create a mechanism for determining the credit rating of an individual or even a business. The plan is outlined in a blog written by Arnoud Boot, Peter Hoffman, Luc Levin, and Lev Ratnovsky, pitching the Orwellian notion as a breakthrough in financial technology, according to FinTech. Please support my Patreon channel since YouTube has again demonetized my YouTube channel. My Patreon channel will have 5 different videos from my YouTube channel every day. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below. FinTech resolves the dilemma by tapping various non-financial data, the type of browser and hardware used to access the internet, the history of online searches and purchases. This is really personal history, personal facts. But that's what they want to do. Recent research documents that once powered by artificial intelligence and machine learning, these alternative data sources are often superior than traditional credit assessment methods and can advance financial inclusion. Overall, while much of the technological process in finance is evolutionary, its pace is accelerating fast. FinTech's potential to reach out to over 1 billion unbanked people around the world, and the changes in the financial system structure that this can induce can be revolutionary. So it's going to be a worldwide thing. Government should follow and carefully support the technological transition in finance, and it's important to adjust policies accordingly and stay ahead of the curve. Now, this reminds us of China's Sesame Credit controlling citizens based on how obedient and conformist they are. Otherwise, they can't have any income or go anywhere. This is a survival thing. Now, Gizmodo commented on the proposal and its mortifying consequences if it were actually implemented on a grand scale. The researchers acknowledge that there will be privacy and policy concerns relating to incorporating this kind of soft data into credit analysis, but they do little to explain how this might work in practice. The paper is not long and it's worth to read just to wrap your mind around some of the notions of FinTech's future and why everybody seems to want in on the payments game. And as it is, getting the really fine soft data points would probably require companies like Facebook and Apple to loosen up their standards on linking unencrypted information with individual accounts. How they might share information with other institutions would be its own can of worms. But the policy seems to be designed to bring an end to alternate news media with grave consequences for those engaged in the organization. This is from the sources Great Game India, and this is on Humans Are Free. Thank you for your support. Please leave your comments. Thank you.